This is Barack Hussein Obama, the 43rd President of the United States. Just because black people believed in you and voted and got you in office because we had something to look forward to, you don't speak for black people. Listen to what the people feel about you.
Barack Hussein Obama, the audacity of you to say to us that we are required and we better vote for Kamala Harris and that we don't want to see a woman in a position of power. You're a liar.
That is the reality of progressive policies in this country and all across America. So no, Barack, I'm not going to support Kamala Harris because you said that is my duty as a young black man. No, I'm going to support Donald Trump, the president who actually delivered for black people, brought about the lowest black unemployment rate in our nation's history, the president who actually gave a damn about our community. That's not rocket science, Barack. It's common sense.
So they sent Obama to come get us and bring us back to the Democratic plantation. They sent Obama back to come get us. He insulted us. He said, I was highly offended when he said the only reason we voting for Donald Trump is because we don't want a woman in president, so we come up with, yo, nigga, shut up. Shut up. You don't speak for me. You don't speak for me. You don't speak for a lot of us. Fuck out of here.
This message is for President Obama. First and foremost, you're not going to tell me what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. Number one, I ain't going to vote for Kamala Harris. I think that she's going to make a bad president. She's a bad vice president. Everything she does, she tries to politicize it. And she hasn't shown the fact that she wants to put America first ever. So I'm not voting for that individual. Secondly, I think that it's really sad that you would come out against black men and actually degrade them because they're not picking the person that you want them to vote for. All right. And the last thing that I'm going to say is the moment that I became a Republican and a conservative, that is when I got the most hate from the opposite party. Yep. All right. Being that I'm a conservative, being that I'm a Republican, I've always been accepted. For the little bit of time that I may have been liberal, I never heard anything from the Republicans. They never came out and called me slanderous things. They never came out and called me racist things. The only time that I ever started hearing things about my skin color and about, racism or whatever was when I became a Republican. And that was from Democrats that were saying that. So no, I'm not going to be voting for who you want me to vote for. I'm going to do what I want as a man, and I'm going to be the man that I am. So you don't get to say anything.
Let's really be terrified. They didn't brought out the big guns, Obama. They're starting to realize that more and more of us have been waking up and seeing how they try to get us to vote not for the person who's best for our communities and who has the best policies that are going to bring positive change, but they want us to vote based on skin color. We see how Kamala Harris did black men when she was the top cop in California, Jamal Truelove. We see how she locked up a single black mother because her child missed too much school when in reality the child had sickle cell anemia and was in the hospital. We see how she was brought in as the first black woman vice president and played a part in our cost of living going up, our groceries going up, our gas going up, our border being let open for the entire world to come in, and people who've come here illegally getting preferential treatment over people who've been in these communities for decades. Our children being put last, illegal immigrants' children being put first. We see how the media told us that Trump was going to be the one to start World War III, and how under the Biden-Harris administration, we're on the brink of it. We see how the Democrat Party has failed our community, how they've hidden their history of trying to continue slavery, trying to keep blacks from voting, trying to keep Jim Crow going, being the party of the Klan, how they would take us out, and I ain't talking about to eat, when we chose to vote Republican. We see how they have Planned Parenthood buses outside of their conventions and target our community. How insulting is it that this man gets up there and tells us that we should vote for Kamala because we're black? Sorry, Obama, the gig is up. It's over.
Obama, I know you just did not go out in public and try to give a lecture to the black man. Okay, let me make sure that, is this on? Or have you lost your damn mind? First of all, Democrats, Barack Obama don't have no pull with the heterosexual black man. All right? Zero. Is this thing on? He has zero pull with us. He didn't do shit for us. So don't think that we got any reservation for his influence in our circle, and you're gonna come out and tell us to vote for Kamala because she black. The woman not black. We don't mind that she not black. Just stop telling us to vote for her because she is black. That is an Indian and Irish woman with a family from Jamaica. Okay? That's lie number one. Let's stop the lie. Lie number two, she grew up like us. That woman grew up in Canada. She grew up in Canada living a good life. What are we talking about?
Yo, peace, yo. Real quick, I just made this reaction video about Barack Hussein Obama, who was the 43rd president. I made this video about him because he was seeming like he's a big spokesman for black people, and that he was telling people, younger black generation, that if they don't vote for Kamala Harris, then they ain't actually black. How you gonna make an allegorical statement like that? That's like super crazy for it even to come out of his mouth. And I don't know what type of influence that Barack Obama think he had over black people, because it's a fact that he was part of Joe Biden's administration, or they was part of each other's administration, and none of those administrations did good. The Democratic Party has been failing for numerous amounts of years, and it's a continuous thing. It's repetitive over and over and over again, and they engaging in the same contact. And I could get into it on so many facets, because the main thing that a lot of people forget is that the United States Constitution says we the people. So Congress and all of them are elected officials who work for we the people. Y'all got it the other way around, like the Congress and the Senate and all of them run us, the president run us. No, they work for us. They speak for us. You feel me? Police work for us. You're a tax-paying citizen in this great country of the United States of America. But that's my take on it. And I think that Barack overstepped his boundaries, because when he was in office, he didn't do nothing for black people in the hood. He gave everybody 400 stimulus shit, and he gave them an Obama phone. What else he did? But he did advocate for the LTBG, whatever the fuck it is. And I ain't trying to get, no traction with y'all, no drama with the LGB. Do what you want. But I'm just saying, like, Barack Obama, when he was in the White House, he did the White House like the rainbow color for the LGB and all that. But what he did for black people, and he was in there like 8 years, you feel me? But so you have no authority to tell people who to vote for. You feel me? Now, if you want to endorse Kamala Harris, that's your business. But you live a millionaire life, and so do she. So go ahead with that. Yeah, that's my take on the God. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tap in with the channel. Keep low. Thumbs up, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.